Welcome to Oneonta.
Man, I love college. Hey! I love drinking. Hey! I love women. Hey! Man, I love college.
Home to 5,893 full and part-time undergraduate and graduate students. Our population is 57% female and 43% male. Therefore, our female student population is around 3,359. Our male population is around 2,534. According to Oneonta's campus crime statistics from 2006 to 2008, rape and sexual assault practically don't exist. According to the National Institute of Justice, in a 9-month period, around 3% of college women are victims of rape. If we were to apply this statistic to our student population, the results would indicate 100 women are victims of attempted or completed rape in an academic year. SUNY Oneonta's campus crime statistics indicate only 7 reported cases of forcible sex offenses from 2006 to 2008. This number is 293 cases short in comparison to national statistics. When rape and sexual assault are underreported, it allows our institution to deny responsibility concerning this serious issue and make statements such as, "These statistics reflect the relatively low crime rate in the city of Oneonta and its rural environs." Simply because we are an institution of higher learning does not mean we exist in a bubble free of crime and victimization. Your class status nor your level of educational attainment free you from experiencing sexual violence. Race plays an important role in this issue because African American and Latino females are significantly less likely to report sexual victimization. Because our campus already struggles with issues of diversity, it is safe to assume we do not offer services or train campus staff to recognize how sexual assault issues vary across racial lines. Gender plays an important role in this issue. As a campus community, we foster and encourage very stereotypical and demeaning social roles among male and female students. Sexual assault and rape are not issues that concern only one gender. Males need to be given the opportunity to express their perspective on sexual violence against women. Men need to be educated as much as women on issues of sexual violence. Men need to become anti-sexual violence role models for other men. GLBTQ students are not immune to these issues, but sometimes they are forgotten. Although we offer precise information to students in heterosexual relationships, we are not following through for all students. How many women do you think have been sexually assaulted or raped this year at SUNY Oneonta?
Like 35 was my thought.
Around 180.
Well, personally, I know really around 4 or 5 cases.
20.
Like off the top of my head, I have no clue, honestly. Because you don't really hear about that stuff, and you don't want to hear about it. I would say around 150.
Probably I would say maybe 75 to 100.
Probably like 50.
I would say probably 75 to 100, but most of them don't know it's rape.
I would say at least 50.
My guess is a lot more than we know.
Like around 100, yeah, I would say.
Why do you think young women are unwilling to report rape?
Something really hard to come forward and say.
They're afraid of it.
That's a really hard thing to come forward and tell somebody because that's really personal.
Because most of the time you are like afraid what the others would say about that. Or maybe you just want to keep it to yourself. You don't want to share it with somebody else.
They feel ashamed and embarrassed and violated, and they're very vulnerable.
Because it's such a taboo subject. You don't want to appear weak. You don't want to. One doesn't want to appear as a victim, and nor does our system want to deal with those problems.
I think because they're scared at first and they don't know what they should do. They're afraid if they should talk to somebody. Maybe because they're embarrassed.
And I don't think people are afraid. I think they're afraid to tell other people because you're embarrassed that it happens.
Women are scared because they don't know what people would say about them. They don't know if it actually constitutes rape. Probably because they're afraid and they don't want to be embarrassed maybe by their peers.
Can you list any campus groups that actively fight sexual assault and violence?
No.
I know that there is a group called Pairs, but I don't know too much about them.
No.
No.
As of right now, I'm not really aware of any.
No.
I honestly can't, so.
No, but I do see posters about it, so I know they're out there.
There are social barriers that need to be broken. In order to rebuild our world, it starts from the ground up. Students need to hold students responsible for stereotypes, prejudices, closed-minded attitudes, and degrading jokes. These elements lead to the offensive conduct, inappropriate behavior, and harassment we are faced with in everyday life. The next step is rape and sexual assault, which ultimately may lead to homicide. As a campus, where are we willing to draw the line? We need to stop protecting and glorifying systems that oppress, abuse, and degrade a majority of our student population. Our existing campus organizations that actively fight sexual assault and violence need to be updated and reevaluated. Their missions are correct, but their efforts are not reaching our student population effectively. I propose steps need to be taken to spread verbal and visual awareness of this issue. This is just the beginning. We all need to be on the same page. Overlapping systems can become complicated. Oneonta needs to set a standard of care and support that is in the best interest of the student population. Reporting low statistics will not make rape and sexual assault go away.